Hey everyone, how are we doing? I'm Connor Shaw. I've been getting less and less sleep recently. I got to bed at like 3 in the morning, something like that. I'm very tired. But I also didn't want to call off today's stream. So we're gonna be editing today. Sorry, oh god, I sound low energy, don't I? Hey gamers, what's up? It's Connor Shaw. What's up, everyone? We're gonna be doing a high energy edit stream today. Oh god, I can't keep that up. Even as a joke, I can't keep that up for a while. Okay, let's do it. Let's get some editing done. I got a lot of, this is good music to edit too. I got a lot of work to do to get the Smash Ultimate review done. Just of Smash Ultimate. Hey, why don't you get a little smaller than that? There we go, put that right there. That's more like it. Why are you pretending to be a Fortnite YouTuber with that voice? Because I'm upset at how tired I sound right now. I'm upset at how tired I sound right now, so I feel like I should try and lean more into it. I'm not gonna get the entire thing done for today. I'm just gonna get all the footage in the right place. I'm not gonna do the music or the audio editing. I just want to get the actual clips all in place. And then I'm gonna do the music later today, because the music's gonna require a lot of focus, and I need to wake up more before I can do that. Your name doesn't allow for a lot of puns, and it makes me kind of sad. Right? I was sad about that too. Anyways, here we go.
Here's the gist of Super Smash.
For the record, this is what I've got so far. This is what I did yesterday. I did the first 4.5 minutes of this yesterday, so take a look. Early preview.
Here's the gist of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Axe always comes back though, like the cross and the holy water. Oh! I gotta find a way to finish that off. Finish that off. Finish you off, why don't ya? Why don't you finish that off with a perfect stock, why don't ya? Cross always comes back, doesn't it? Oh shit, I think I'm dead.
This is a 2D platformer fighting game available exclusively for the Nintendo Switch, where up to 8 players battle each other as characters from all across the historical spectrum of Nintendo franchises, as well as some special guest characters. Unlike most fighting games where you have a health bar that depletes when you're attacked, Smash Bros. Operates on a percentage system. Damage dealt increases the opponent's percentage, and the higher their percent, the further they're knocked back upon being hit by attacks. The only way to win is by launching someone so far that they fall off of the level, or ringed out by getting launched into the blast zone.
Yeah, see? Oh, wait, what? Where'd my jump go? Oh, did I run off the stage and then... That was weird. Whatever, it doesn't matter. You know why it doesn't matter? Because you're dead.
Movement is fairly basic for a platformer, but rather uncommon in a fighting game. You move left and right, jump and double jump, and can freely run around without being locked by the camera's position. Instead of holding away from your opponent to shield like in other fighting games, Smash Bros. Has a dedicated shield and dodge button. This allows you to become invulnerable to attacks for short periods of time, but forces you to stay still while shielding or move in predictable patterns when rolling or air dodging. On top of this, you can simply use the grab button to pull opponents out of their shields, pummel them, and throw them in any direction to deal damage. Not to mention that if you hold your shield out for too long, or it takes too much damage.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yes!
Listen, axes weren't meant for combat. It was meant for collecting wood and nothing else. And here you are, the mayor of your hometown, committing a crime. Using tools for illegal purposes. How dare you? Also, I'm dead again. Jesus.
Every character has fairly standardized controls and attack archetypes, but wildly different ways of executing them. For instance, pressing A while not moving will jab, which on some characters will be a simple punch combo.
It's weird hearing Connor's voice, but seeing him not talk. I've gotten used to it myself. This is something I did want to address, though. Do you all think... Also, Isabelle isn't the mayor. She's the acting mayor. Whatever. I don't play Animal Crossing. She was acting like the mayor while the mayor was busy smashing. But anyways. What was I on about? Should I have, like, some sort of on-screen indication of when it is live audio? Like, should I have, like, in the top left or something, like, just live
to indicate when it's live audio, or is the change in my voice obvious enough? I think that the change is obvious enough, and I've always gone off of that assumption that the change is obvious enough. You'll start hearing sound effects, you'll hear the in-game music. I sound a little different. You'll hear other people speaking. Like, I think the change is obvious enough. The voice is obvious. The change is obvious enough. Yeah. Okay. I think it's good. Yeah. Well, like, she was basically doing mayoral duties while the mayor is gone. Whatever. It's fine. I can cut this short, but I kind of like the pacing of that joke. How dare you? Also, I'm dead again. Jesus. Every character has fairly standardized controls and attack archetypes, but wildly different ways of executing them. For instance, pressing A while not moving will jab, which on some characters will be a simple punch combo, and others be a powerful blow. Pressing A while holding the joystick in different directions while on the ground will result in so-called tilts, which are more powerful and directional attacks. Doing so in the air results in different aerial attacks, and most importantly, flicking the joystick and holding A results in a smash attack. Incredibly powerful hits that can be charged for several seconds to build up both their damage and knockback. The B button, on the other hand, does special attacks. These usually involve items, magic, or various other special abilities from the character's franchise, such as Mario's Fireballs, Link's Bow, Sonic's Spin Dash, and Snake's ever-increasing arsenal of high-caliber firearms for eliminating enemy combatants. Cute stuff like that. The most interesting of these moves is the up special, usually referred to as an up B. This is typically a recovery move, allowing characters to launch themselves even higher in the air than their limited supply of jumps can provide.
Oh, nice.
All of that, and I just throw an axe.
Alright, you're dead. Wow! Get out of here, asshole! God, that recovery!
Can I be stopped?
No!
And thus the basic game comes together. Using all these different attacks, special moves, shields, dodging, and recovery, you're to knock your opponents off the stage more times than they knock you off.
I have a capture card, yeah. I can't really move it, it's sitting right here. I have an Elgato HD60S. It is linked below in my PC specs board, and I just recorded through OBS. You can record some footage from Switch, but only like in 30-second fragments. And you can also record replays of Smash and then upload them to YouTube and then use those. But there's a lot of quality loss, and it's hard to get like footage of menus and shit doing that. So I just have a capture card to do all of that. Also, I wanted to go back to this for a second. I think I'm gonna edit the joke I wanted to do here right now. So, okay, okay, so where it cuts to cute stuff like that?
Enemy combatants. Cute stuff.
Right there? Or is it?
It's cute stuff.
Okay, yeah, so right here. So I'm gonna cut the clip right there. And then across this entire clip, I'm gonna do a slow zoom in. Oh, whoops. Do slow zoom in. Maybe at an angle. On the Snaky Boy here. And I'm gonna make it transition to black and white. The way I'll do that is I'll just duplicate the clip and then have it crossfade in. And I'll make this one. Let me save, because sometimes this likes to crash Vegas. Making a clip black and white crashes Sony Vegas. That should be in color. Oh, but the way it, hang on, the way it zooms in, the path it zooms in on. I have to change this angle because the path it zooms in on makes it go out of bounds of the video. I don't mind if it does it for like a little tiny second, but I'd much prefer it stays in bounds of the video for the most part. Actually, the way I could solve that, just have it already start a little zoomed in. Yeah, that'll fix it. Oh, but I have to do the same changes for the other clip too. Shit. Whoops. Let's see. And then add those here. Okay, it should work the way I want it to. And then I literally just fade it in, and that should work.
Sonic Spin Dash, and Snake's ever-increasing arsenal of high-caliber firearms for eliminating enemy combatants.
I think I need to have a track Snake for the joke to work. At least a little bit. Something like that? I don't know how that looks. Let's see. Is there a joke I'm missing here with the emotes? Oh, it's... it was just an old meme about anytime I want to bring up Payday and non-Payday streams. No worries, dude.
Dash, and Snake's ever-increasing arsenal of high-caliber firearms for eliminating enemy combatants. Cute stuff like that.
That works. That's kind of the joke I want. So... with the cuts, Vegas is a
Link's
little
bow,
obnoxious,
Sonic
but
Spin Dash,
see,
and
takes a
Snake's
second.
ever-increasing arsenal of
But-
high-caliber firearms for eliminating enemy combatants. Cute stuff like that. The most interesting of these moves is the
So yeah, that's kind of the joke I want. And then like I'll have the music fade out as I'm saying that and then hard cut back in. Like the cute stuff like that. Did you pay for that program that's worth hundreds of pounds? No. I got this in Humble Bundle for 25 bucks if you're talking about Vegas. Is it weird that you want Switch for Splatoon and not Smash Bros? No, not at all. If you're not a fan of Smash Bros, that's understandable. I say as much in my review that I think this game is a must-have title if you own a Switch, even just for the single-player content. But it's not weird to prefer another game over another. I just think that Smash Brothers is like, if you already own a Switch, I think if you own a Switch, you like Nintendo stuff because you wouldn't buy a Switch otherwise. And then that means that you're going to like at least something that this game has to offer.
The most interesting of these moves is the up special, usually referred to as an up B. This is typically a recovery move, allowing characters to launch themselves even higher in the air than their limited supply of jumps can provide.
Oh, nice. Alright, we already watched all this. That's right. We were over here, I think.
It's off the stage more times than they knock you off, typically with a time limit or limited supply of lives referred to as stocks. Simple as that. Rather than a fighting game's usual method of comboing attacks together in ways that make it impossible for your opponent to escape, Smash focuses far more on using prediction, positioning, and platform protection to string together enough hits to defeat your enemies. If you can read how your opponent will move, attack, or defend themselves, you can kill them without barely dealing any damage. Of course, if you play in predictable, repetitive ways, or simply can't find an opening to strike your enemy, they can run you in circles all day long, living to absurdly high percentages.
Oh yeah, forward tilt at 128 from Ike. Ain't enough.
Watch out for the gyroid mine.
Yeah, but a watering can, a watering can against Ike
Splish.
is enough to instantly kill. Ike's forward tilt can't kill a small dog at 128%, but a watering can kill the beefiest man in America in fucking 5 seconds, no problem.
Splish.
Everything in this game both feels
Splish. Isabel has no kill percent. Isabel cannot die. Alright, so here's where we're actually editing now. So everything in this game looks and feels amazing.
Everything in this game both feels and looks fantastic. Hits are made more satisfying with impactful sounds, fancy particle effects, and a slow motion zoom in on lethal blows in 1v1s.
Okay, so I definitely want like a killing blow. I just want to find something satisfying. Maybe from my matches with Oko I use a lot of Oko footage here, but it's because I fucking played with Oko a lot. And he's good at Smash, so I got a lot of good footage from it. So I want to get down to where there's only... Somewhere around here. This stage, I don't know if this stage is a good stage to show off how pretty this game is, though. Fountain of Dreams could be a good stage. Yes, Fountain of Dreams is a good stage to show it off, actually. So something like this. I just could not recover for the life of me here. That could be pretty good. Let me see. We were on Fountain of Dreams. Yeah, we were on Fountain of Dreams a good amount. Fountain of Dreams is just a good stage to show off how pretty this game is in IMO. Okay, where did the stock end though? Was it a forward aerial? It certainly was. Alright, something around there would be good then. I want to get some more varied characters too. I don't want to use too much Snake or too much Richter, too much Isabelle. I want to try and get some variation in the characters I'm using here. The problem is, when you have mains, it's hard to get good footage of other characters. So something around here. So I want to time the killing forward air to when I say like zoom in slow motion.
Ones, high quality and a slow motion.
Something like here then?
Everything in this game both feels and looks fantastic. Hits are made more satisfying with impactful sounds, fancy particle effects, and a slow motion zoom in on lethal blows in 1v1s.
Perfect. That's what I was looking for. Perfect.
High quality, stylized renders of characters present themselves before the fight, and battles end with cute victory animations based on...
Alright, I like that a lot. Is that a motherfucking Alpha Rad reference? It's a reference to a bad joke, so maybe... I don't like the forward aerial joke, honestly. I don't care for it in the slightest. Should you get a Switch or Civ 6? Civ 6 is on Switch, as far as I know. At least it's going to be.
High quality, stylized renders of characters present themselves before the fight, and battles...
Alright, let me get, good looking characters for that. Maybe for some of my online matches. Crom and Ridley, sure. Like that-ish. Incineroar has a very detailed looking render. True, I could do that, but I want to get Ridley in there because Ridley is absurd looking. It takes a really long time for this video in particular to find clips because I have so much fucking footage.
High quality, stylized renders of characters present themselves before the fight, and...
Oh shit.
Fight and battles end with... And battles end...
Okay, so hang on. I gotta time that clip a little differently. There. The last possible frame. I don't want to have like people get blinded by something right at the end of the clip because it's just on screen for a second.
High quality, stylized renders of characters present themselves before the fight, and battles end with cute victory animations based on the character's franchise.
I want to see if I can't get the Simon. I don't remember if I ever did that. Or the one of Simon's, like, just using the whip over and over again because I thought that was funny, but I don't think I actually got that in online. because I don't think I used Simon ever in any of this footage. He's a starter Pokemon from Gen 7 from Litten, right? It is Litten, right? I'm not crazy, am I? Have the result of Chrom v Ridley fight, since what you opened with. In that case, I could get a Chrom victory pose, even if it's not the same one. It doesn't matter because Chrom's is really nice. I'm pretty sure I beat this guy. Yeah, there we go. Perish. There we go.
Fight and battles end with cute victory animations based on the character's franchise.
Perfect.
It's not just game.
Perfect. It's exactly like that's timed. That couldn't have been timed better if I'd planned it like that. I have a Litten hoodie, so I should become an Incineroar main then, so I can wrap my starter then. Even though I've never played Gen 7. It was just a nice hoodie.
High quality stylized renders of characters present themselves before the fight, and battles end with cute victory animations based on the character's franchise. It's not just game feel that's been improved upon from.
And what's that last frame? Oh, okay, cool, it's fine.
It's not just game feel that's been improved upon from previous titles, gameplay changes and additions add to a more complete feeling experience. Stages are now chosen before characters.
So okay, I just need some generic fighting footage for that. Like literally anything will do there. It's literally like the definition of filler footage. Can I get some of my other online matches? Bad online matches. I think I had like other. I'll use some of my fights with Rob. Because I don't think I've used any clips with Rob yet. Or the ones I have used have been few and far between. Okay, that's Richter. Did I play anyone else against him? I mean, I haven't used a Richter clip in a while, but I still like a lot of this is gonna be Richter. I thought I played Ganon against him at some point. Guess not. All right, that's fine. I'm just waiting for like a killing blow of some description. Either like a killing blow from either side. Come on. That's good. Come on. It's like somewhere around here. Something like that. Do you mean wait, hang on. Yoshi's render looks like he's fuzzy. He has an alt that's Yoshi's Crafted World, or Woolly World. Yeah, exactly. I was confused about that too, don't worry. I was super confused about that, but it's because of the Yarn games they're trying to push really hard.
It's not just game feel that's been improved upon from previous titles, gameplay changes and additions add to a more complete feeling experience.
That's good.
Stages are now chosen before characters, a welcome change to strategy and in stark contrast to previous titles.
I don't actually have footage of that, I'm now realizing, because I don't have footage of just like playing against like AI or what have you. Because I played almost all my matches online or the single player modes. So I'll just get my footage of stage selections then. That works fine. This'll do. More complete feeling experience as a corpse lands on the screen. I don't know about you, but I want the complete Richter. I want the complete Rick. This.
Stages are now chosen before...
Something like this. Like, I just want it to look like it's in the middle of the
Stages are now chosen before characters. A welcome change to strategy and in stark contrast to previous titles.
Fitting. Nice.
A mini-map appears in the corner when characters are near the blast zone, showing exactly how close to death you are. And I could go on for hours and hours about different mechanics or concepts.
Well, we're 5 minutes in. That's pretty good. This is probably gonna be like it says it's gonna be like 14 minutes long. It's probably gonna be closer to 15, because I have another insert I'm gonna do here and another insert I'm gonna do there at the end. There's a long gap where I don't have any clips inserted, which is why I kind of like doubled up on them at the beginning here. It was leaked as Yoshi's Flipping Island, so a lot of people made jokes about Yoshi's. That's right. That was a good time. Welcome to Yoshi's fucking island. You gotta protect some babies as shit. Fuck you. You made a yawn now. Anytime a series doesn't know what it's doing, we make it out of yawn for a while. Fuck you. Can't wait for Mario Yanio. Metroid Yawn. A yawn to the past. Yawn's Awakening. Earth Yawn. Donkey Yawn. Yawns. It's like arms, but you're crocheting instead. Okay, fuck. Alright, what was I doing? I was getting footage of the minimap. Okay, so like I need footage of when I get launched really far, but I DI, so I'm in the blast zone for a while. I think I did that with Crom for a hot moment. I think so. As if Nintendo would ever give love to Earthbound or Mother games. Yeah. Pokemon Will White and Yan Yellow. And Crocheted Crystal. Pokemon Cross Stitch. No, that's not what I need. I need like the laggy. So it's, I think I labeled it as more and light. Yeah, here we go. Cross Stitch Crystal. Fuck you. Alright, so I need like footage just like being in the blast zone for a hot moment. That is not being in the blast zone for a hot moment. I have a lot of trouble fighting K. Rool, honestly. Like his belly. His belly, though. I'm just kind of waiting for him to launch me. Okay, no, I just died there. I also like how Crum's Deathlight is just sorry. Trying to find clips where I could show off how the minimap works. Nope, not like that. Crom might not be the best character for this, but I do remember. Oh, hang on, that was the minimap right there. Oh, it only showed up for like just 1 second. Okay, I do remember distinctly having like getting launched really hard, but DIing it. And living, and the camera was super useful the whole time. That's actually pretty good footage. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna wait for that text to disappear. Alright. Boink! What is with the 2 extra audio parts that, or when you delete or import clips? Okay, so normally when I'm recording audio with OBS, I have 3 tracks. I'd rather only have 2, but because of the way I stream, I have 3. So the 3 tracks are the spliced audio, so that's everything. Desktop audio, my microphone, the game, everything. Everything is on that audio track. That is the track I stream with. That is what you're hearing when I stream. And as a byproduct of the way I record footage, I have to have that track there. I can't, like, disable it, otherwise then you wouldn't hear it on stream. Then I have just my microphone as a second track, and just game audio as a third track. However, because of a quirk of how I recorded Smash Ultimate, where I, like, used 2 instances of OBS, it just kind of captured the feed from one of the instances so I could get all this footage without my face cam. It ended up being that all 3 audio tracks sound exactly the same, so none of them are useful to me. So I just delete all of them except the main audio track. Normally I would, like, in these clips, I'd probably be using the spliced audio of my microphone and then everything else so I can balance it better. But because it's all recorded on one flat track, then I'm using it, but it sounds fine, so it's not an issue. No worries, Carl. And again, if anyone has any questions, you're more than welcome to ask.
A mini-map appears in the corner when characters are near the blast zone, showing exactly how close to death you are. And close to death you are. Characters are near the blast zone, showing exactly how close to death you are.
Should I, like, zoom in on that, or like have a fade to that or something like that, like, or like a circle selecting it, like I did with the KO with this earlier? You don't understand a lot of the terms. What's DI? I don't go over it in this video because it's a little difficult to explain and doesn't really wouldn't really affect someone's purchase of this game, in my opinion. DI is directional influence. It is the direction you are holding the stick when you get launched. Because you would assume that in order to not get launched as far, you want to hold exactly the opposite direction that you're getting launched, but that's not necessarily the case. So for instance, if you're getting launched really far horizontally, you also want to hold up. So like holding kind of up diagonally. As far as I know, I might be wrong about that. It's something I just kind of do second nature. I don't really think about it that hard. So, like, it'll influence the direction you get launched when you get hit by the smash attack. So instead of going just straight, I will not go as far because I'm trying to force my momentum to go back, and also I'll be going up, so I'll have a better chance of recovering. So DI is literally just like kind of forcing your momentum in a way, influencing your directional influence in a way that makes it easier for you to recover from a lethal blow. So like anytime you see like a black lightning hit, you know like the zoom in that happens on lethal blows here. Well, okay, this is a bad example because this was a spike. Assuming this wasn't a spike, assuming this was just a kill. If I DI'd this, I could have lived through it, even though the game thought I was dead. And I've done that plenty of times. Like even though the game assumes you're dead, when it shows you that zoom in, if you DI it, you can live. And that's one of the cool things about that zoom in, is it gives you a chance to think about it. Is it only calculated when you're in hit stun or when you're still flying in midair and you can't act? Both. It's both. It's literally just influencing your direction.
And I could go on for hours and hours about different mechanics or concepts, like directional air dodge letting you get a little extra height or distance towards getting back to the stage.
Okay, I'm gonna want some footage of Snake, because I distinctly remember, Drew doing that when we were playing matches. Because, Snake, Game & Watch, I forget who else, there's a couple of other characters. There are certain characters who can still act after they're up B. They're not helpless after they're up B, and it makes it so that directional air dodge is like
super insanely good for their recovery. So okay, I don't remember when it happened. I just remember it did happen. I just remember he did it as Snake. So I'm basically just gonna go over footage of him recovering as Snake, and try to find where he did directional air dodge to help his recovery out. What are some other Switch games you tend to play? I've been playing a lot of Stardew Valley. I played a lot of Mario Kart, Splatoon 2, Captain Toad I quite enjoyed. Mega Man 11 was very good. I also reviewed that. That's already on my YouTube channel, which, by the way, if there's anyone here who hasn't seen my YouTube channel, there's a link. I played Mega Man 11 on my Switch. Mario Odyssey was very good. Breath of the Wild. I played a fuck ton of Breath of the Wild because I love Zelda and I love Breath of the Wild. It sucks to have to go through all this footage every time I want a simple clip of something, but also, like, that's just the nature of this. Like, with Mega Man, it was a lot easier because every stage is much more recognizable, but sometimes the things that happen in these games kind of blend together, and I don't remember specifically which one was which. I do think it was on this stage, though, now looking at it. I think it was on Prism Tower. Let's see. Not there. It was close, though. I do remember talking about it after it happened. So there'll be some, like, audio, like, wavelengths. Like, there'll be some audio blips where we talk about it happening. Oh, that's unfortunate. It might have been Mount Battlefield. Link's recovery looks a lot more interesting in the game with the remote bombs having so much knockback. You still have to be in, like, specific places to be able to do it, but yeah. It is a lot more intuitive. And also, he doesn't have the stupid fucking claw shot anymore, which I hated. I always hated. I hate tether recoveries a lot. And tethers in general. I don't mind Richter's, because it's literally just his forward air. So that's fine. It's not removing a grab or an option in the air. So he's recovering handily there. I do think it was on this stage, though. Okay, I killed him. Oh, Battlefielded. Ouch. Also, holy shit. I forgot. I think I lived through that somehow. Holy shit. %163%. Jesus Christ. No, that's a lame way to die. If I can't find it, I'll just find some generic footage of recovery. But, like, I just need directional air dodge to be involved. I do it all the time. I'm surprised I haven't found any good footage of it yet. Nice.
doing get up attacks off ledge. That's so stupid. I keep doing that. Oh yeah, up air like just kind of kills. Check it. Check this out. Boop. Dead. And the second one didn't even start to connect. He's just dead. Mega Man's up air just outright kills now. It's fucking great. You were watching a video before the stream of someone trying to jump from the low platform on temple to the far right side and stay can get up infinitely. I saw that same video. It showed up in my feed and I was curious. I watched it while I was on the toilet. But yeah, Stay can do infinite recovery. It's just he also takes a shit ton of damage for it, so it's like not even really worth. Why do I keep doing like obvious shit that he's just gonna shield? Like watching my footage back is sometimes infuriating. Like I roll too often. I do things that will obviously not work because he's just gonna shield them. Like he already is in shielding radius. Sometimes I don't understand my play. Ah, I almost hit. That would've been so good. Dead. This is a little annoying. I wish I had like mentally marked this down. Dead. Holy shit. It's so good. Mega Man's up air is so good now. Is this it? Nope. There. Bingo. Finally. Finally found it. That's what I was looking for. That's like the exact clip I was looking for. I didn't realize I was gonna be on the left side of the stage. I thought it was on the right. See, he used directional air dodge after his up B ran out, and he was still able to recover. So we'll start the clip from like. God, let's start the clip from like here-ish. Then we'll go from there. Bowser's pretty solid, yeah. Like, he's still not amazing, but, like, he's gotten better. It's almost your birthday. Ooh, yay! Happy almost birthday. Oh, excuse me.
And I could go on for hours and hours about different mechanics or concepts, like directional air dodge letting you get a little extra height or distance towards getting back to the stage, teching
I already know where my second clip is because I found it earlier.
towards getting back to the stage,
There we go. That's exactly the clip I needed. I don't know if I should zoom in
and
on
I
it
could
or
go on
not.
for hours and hours about different mechanics or concepts, like directional air dodge letting you get a little extra height or distance towards getting back to the stage, teching,
I
which is pressing
don't
the
think I have
dodge
to zoom in on stuff like that, honestly. I think it'll be fairly like visually apparent. Because I'm kind of just standing there, like I'm not really doing anything.
concepts, like directional air dodge letting you get a little extra height or distance towards getting back to the stage, teching, which is pressing the dodge button just
The air
as
dodge itself is a little easy to miss. That's fair. I'll figure it out. It's probably fine. Alright, so let me grab, I already have a timestamp. It was 20:30 on my online matches. Okay. For this clip. Ooh. So online matches at 20. Oh wait, but I can't like see how far I am into the clip. Well, I'll recognize it at least. Not this. No, it was this. Yeah, to be dead. Just do run up grab. Jesus. Just grab him. Crumb. What am I doing? Just grab Ridley. God. It's like the most obvious shit in the world. Just grab him. It's right here, I think. Maybe not. No, it is here. Boop. Alright, nice. There we go. That's fine.
Teching, which is pressing the dodge button just as you hit a surface with heavy knockback to outright cancel all of it.
Perfect. I even used directional air dodge to help recover there. You have $11 Canadian in Nintendo Gold points to get a game you need. Oh, hell yeah. Awesome. You got your Piranha Plant code. I'm excited. I'm confused. I got my Piranha Plant code literally like immediately. Like literally the day after I pre-ordered it, I got my Piranha Plant code. I don't know why why everyone else got them later. Or was it like if you buy physical, it came later. If you buy digital, it was immediate. That might be what it was. It didn't fix the online matchmaking. It just changed it. So my complaints are still valid. It basically said like, hey, we'll put more priority on trying to get you matches with your rules. Still no guarantees, which is still stupid. Like it should be, I want to play these with these rules. Why just give me a match with these rules?
Spiking, parries, DI, hoo-ha's, the works. Smash has such absurd complexity to what on the surface appears to be a party game for children, and that seems to have been on accident. Quick.
Alright, so I'm just gonna get some like generic, like good, like competitive tier playing there. Connor for Smash. I've been talking about this for like characters I actually think will be in Smash. Like this is no joke zone. Legitimately a character I actually think has a good chance of being in Smash. No jokes. I think Master Chief has a good chance of being in Smash. Have you guys seen how buddy Microsoft and Nintendo have been recently? Like Minecraft on Switch, like they've been doing cross-platform with each other, been tweeting back and forth, having good PR with each other. They're doing some cross-promotion stuff. They've been pretty buddy with each other lately. I think there's a real fucking chance if we got goddamn Joker, which is under contract of Sony in Smash, then I could absolutely see getting Master Chief, Mr. Chief, man. You just have a bunch of Covenant weapons instead of real guns because no guns except Bayonetta. Bayonetta's okay. She gets guns. That's fine. So Banjo-Kazooie. I doubt we'll get Banjo. It would be cool if we got Banjo, don't get me wrong, but I doubt it. What was I getting? Just like good match footage in general. So probably some of these Oko matches. I play better when I'm not streaming. Honestly, I play way better when I'm just like quiet and focusing. And we weren't talking much in these matches. We were just on voice, just mostly so one of us can tell the other one that was nice. Like that was the majority of what this voice chat here was. Just that was nice. Ooh, good hit. Damn. Ken. Did I actually win that match? I did. Ken is fun. He's a little harder than Ryu, but his hits are just like more oomph. He's good at dash dancing. Oh shit. I need to get better at No, I need to get better at dash dancing and smash ults. I have a lot of trouble doing it. Am I the only person calling it smash ult, by the way? I haven't seen a lot of people calling it smash ult, but that's what I've been calling it.
Spiking, parries, DI, hoo-ha's, the works. Smash has such absurd complexity to what on the surface appears to be a party game for children, and that seems to have been on accident.
That might not be a great clip, actually. Not a lot happens in it. I want like a really good back and forth. Playing Link here, that could be good.
Will grant your character their final smash, an insanely deadly and cinematically intricate move that is sure to kill anyone caught by it.
That's a lame way to die. You just call it Smash?
Supports it. That's how thorough this
Well, it's
roster
Smash Ultimate
truly
specifically.
is. However, those booting up the game for the first time will find themselves greeted with a measly 8 fighters to choose from. The core 8 that were the headliners of the original Smash Bros on the N64. Everyone else will have to be earned. This can be done by simply playing matches with your friends, as after a couple of rounds...
Alright, this could be good. I want it to end with a kill. One way or the other, I want it to end with a kill. So here's what I like to do for clips like that. I usually like to work backwards. So I add... So let's bring this over here. And then I add, like, that seems to have been on accident.
Appears to be a party game for children, and that seems to have been on accident. Spiking, parries, DI, hoo-ha's, the works. Smash has such absurd complexity to what on the surface appears to be a party game for children, and that seems to have been
No,
on...
this is really boring. Let me get another match altogether. This is really boring. I don't want another Mega Man match. Let's do... Maybe from the third stream, one of these matches. Played a lot of Richter here, but I wanna try and get some other character footage if I can. That's a pretty good way to end a clip. Oh, but it's just kind of boring, actually. Against Rob. Ah, that's lame. Let me work backwards from when a stock ends. Thank you, Randall. Praise be. Ooh. Ah. Could be something like that. Show the incredible complexity of Smash Ultimate with some footage of Isabelle fishing you repeatedly. Oko even acknowledged like that was a little cheesy, but like he was also trying to make a video, so I wasn't gonna give him shit for it. He needed footage for a video of talking about that specific thing.
Sidebar, let's talk about an accident.
It's like here. How does this look?
Spiking, parries, DI, hoo-ha's, the works. Smash has such absurd complexity to what on the surface appears to be a party game for children, and that seems to have been on accident. Quick.
That's not very good. I want something more interesting than that.
Spiking, parries, DI, hoo-ha's, the works. Smash has such absurd complexity to what on the surface.
Damn it! I want to find something that is like really indicative of the kind of cool shit you can do in Smash Ult. I'm having trouble finding a good clip of that though. Somewhere around here. It wasn't so much that they purposely left wave dashing in Melee, so much as they discovered it but didn't think it mattered. Like they literally thought like, oh, this is just a weird thing that's never actually gonna come up. It doesn't matter anyways. Like they didn't find and go, advanced techniques for the most challenged of players, or the most challenge, the players who want the most challenge is what I meant by that. Christ, sorry. The players who want the most challenge, the players who want the strongest, most intense fights. Wave dashing, we'll leave that one in. But no, it was just kind of like, oh, that's weird, but whatever, it's not gonna matter. Nobody will notice. And even if they do, it's not like it helps at all. It did though. But it did though. God, I wish I finished that clip off. That was really good. Absurd complexities. Did you just walk up slowly and up smash? I'm just standing there forward smash against lame. Alright, maybe not this stream. Nothing with Richter like looks visually cool because I wasn't like really fully good with him yet. So maybe some stuff with Kron, because Kron's just Roy, and I was decent with Roy already. Well, maybe not that. Perhaps not that then. The Inkling fights were fun, but not exactly complex. Maybe from here? Your smash still isn't here? Ah, lame. Sorry about that, bud. That's lame. This match was insanely laggy, that's right. That's why I listed these as laggy online matches specifically. Oh, if you want to see a laggy match, watch this. Don't adjust your monitors. That's actually just what this match was like. It was horrible. This was so fucking painful. The worst match I've ever played in Smash. Good God. Good God. Let me find an end of a stock here. Hey, that's a solid combo. Or string rather. Let's see if I can't make something out of that. You've played less laggy matches on 3DS with 2.4 gigs. Oh Christ, yeah. Like, yeah, that match was just pain though. was pain and paint. That's all that match was. Because it was Inkling. That was the joke. Thank you.
Complexity to what on the surface appears to be a party game for children. And
I'm sorry about all that, Jacket. Something I don't really want to talk about because stuff IRL. But anyways.
Spiking, parries, DI, hoo-ha's, the works. Smash has such absurd complexity to what on the surface appears to be a party game for children. And that seems to have been on accident.
Let's see if I can get a little more footage of the recovery in here.
Spiking, parries, DI, hoo-ha's, the works. Smash has such absurd complexity to what on the surface appears to be a party game for children. And that seems to have been on accident. Quick sidebar, let's talk about Smash Bros.
That's fine. Honestly, that's fine. I kind of like also like the...
And that seems to have been on
like
accident.
doing the
Quick
short hops at the
sidebar,
end,
let's...
too.
Spiking, parries, DI, hoo-ha's, the works. Smash has such absurd complexity to what on the surface appears to be a party game for children. And that seems to have been on accident. Quick sidebar, let's talk about...
Maybe I should split this up into 2 clips.
Smash has...
Maybe I should split this up into 2 clips.
Has such
That might be a good idea.
Smash has such...
MASH! My favorite TV show, MASH. Maybe I should add like a shorter clip right there of a spike. I know I got a good spike in one of these OHKO matches when playing Robin. I know for a fact I did. So I'll try to find that if I can. It was when I was playing Robin. So where did her stock go here? Why does Fishing Rod do 20%, by the way? Literally, why? So I got that, but that not off stage. I know I got an off stage spike at some point. I just don't remember if it was the first stock or the second stock. I think it was the second stock now thinking about it. Never mind. There it is. Well, I rewound way too far. Christ. Okay, like there, and then I'll work backwards. Like this. If I can just get the grab, the throw, and the spike in, yes.
Spiking, parries, DI, hoo-ha's, the works. Smash has such absurd complexity to what on the surface appears to be a party game for children. And that seems to have been on accident. Quick sidebar, let's talk about...
So yeah, that's perfect. Like it's a little more good footage in there. You got a bird! He's a parakeet and he's small and he's cute and it's amazing. Oh my gosh, you got a bird. Fantastic. You can come up with their name? Gerald. There you go. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's do... Okay, so now is when I grab my absolutely legally attained footage of Super Smash Bros. Melee. So we're gonna be adding some Melee footage for a while, which is cool. My 100% legally attained Melee footage. You can't convince me otherwise.
Quick sidebar, let's talk about Smash Bros. Melee for the GameCube for a second.
Alright, so I want like the title screen for that. Like there-ish. Now this is where getting this is where the footage is gonna be a little insanely complex to edit. Actually, I just realized, because I want to have a transition here. I do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 15. So I want to have. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. This is gonna be a tricky dick. It is. So, like, damn, this is gonna be a tricky dick. So I want to have this clip like slide out, and then have this clip slide in.
Quick sidebar, let's talk about Smash Bros. Melee for the GameCube for a second.
Okay, so like there. So like that's fine, right? It looks exactly how I wanted it to look. That's fine. The thing is, I want to do the same thing I did with my 4x3 footage in my last video, where I kind of have the background like blurred. So the way to do that is I have to do this exact same thing I just did with that clip, but zoomed in and blurred and again and timed right. Like I said, this is gonna be a tricky dick.
This was the Smash.
Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna copy paste that. I'll add this as a layer right here. That's fine. Not having audio on these will make it a little easier for now. Instead of just muting all the audio tracks, I just deleted them outright. So this should be doing, yeah, they should both be doing the exact same thing, except now this one, oh god, how the hell am I gonna do this? This one is zoomed in. But as much as I can let it zoom in. Okay, like that. So like, I need to move it relatively the same distance. This is insanely tricky. So I guess like just off frame, probably. That'd probably be okay. Okay, so the only way we're gonna tell if it's okay or not is if I mask this out. Whoops, that is a circle. It has to be a square. No, let me pan. Why can't I pan? Oh, there we go. What? No, I just want to... What? No. Are you fucking kidding me? No, I just want to zoom it in. Bring it up a little bit. There. Did I create a diagonal line? How did I even do that? Is that straight? I'm going crazy now. No, that's straight. Okay, that is straight. There we go. And once I do it for this clip, I can just copy paste it for the rest of the clips. Is it okay on this side? No, it's 1 pixel off. There we go. It's still 1 pixel off on the left, really? Also, that seems to have worked exactly how I wanted it to. Okay, so that wasn't as tricky as I thought it was gonna be. But it's still 1 pixel off over here. Moved over another pixel yet. And I guess another pixel yet. Jesus. Like, there shouldn't be this, like, kind of weird shadow effect there. I don't know why that's... Is that only because of the preview? No, that's there. Okay, yeah, I definitely need... That cannot stay. That it definitely has to go. So it's 960 exactly. That makes sense. Shouldn't be 960 by 540? That makes sense, right? Pretty sure that makes sense. Yeah, that looks good. All right, awesome. Okay, and then the final effect of all this is to take this clip. Whoops. Great jokes in chat, everyone. And then... Did I do defocus? I think I did defocus. I think I just used defaults. That looks really interesting. Shit. Huh. That's an interesting way of splicing the clip. What if I just faded in the whole way? Yeah, that works.
Quick sidebar. Let's talk about Smash Bros. Melee for the GameCube for a second. This was the Smash Bros.
Just want to know what type of games do you play. I play a lot of RPGs. I play a lot of FPSs. Mainly, I just like I like anything where there's nice characters and it's, I don't know, something that is simple enough to pick up and play but has deeper complexity to it if I want to invest time into it. A game that immediately hits you with 1,000 things that you have to learn is a game I can't really get into, but a game that's no more complex than what is on, like, what's on the tin is a game I can't really get into either. Smash is a great example of a game that's super simple to pick up and play, but has a lot of complexity if you're willing to learn it. But for genres, like I guess my favorite genre is probably puzzle RPG, so Zelda games. So okay, let's see. I think this is all good.
Smash Bros. Melee for the GameCube for a second.
Okay, so what do I say here? I need footage.
This was the Smash Brothers game I grew up with, and I still have good memories of playing Captain Falcon matches on Hyrule Temple, spamming bombs at my friends as young Link, and This was the Smash Brothers game I grew up with, and I still have good memories of playing Captain Falcon matches on Hyrule Temple, spamming bombs at my friends as young Link, and overall, just enjoying the game as it was intended. A non-serious fighting game just for fun. However, thanks to advanced mechanics like the ones I mentioned and the ubiquity of Nintendo characters...
Okay, so we're probably going to... Because I got a bunch of melee footage here I can use. Again, I'll just do away with those clips right there. Also, I can move this down a layer now. It makes it easier on me. Oh god, these tracks are a fucking mess though. Hang on, let me see if I can't make these less messy real quick. that should be a little less messy.
Quick sidebar. Quick sidebar. Let's talk about Smash Bros. Melee for the GameCube for a second. This...
Alright, so I'm gonna want clips of, this first match I did playing on Battlefield. Doesn't have to be good clips, it just has to be playing the video game. Because I have items on, for God's sake. I was just wanting to show off a little bit of Melee. And it doesn't last very long anyways, but still, I might as well get something that looks a little visually interesting. Not the hammer. Maybe not SDing. Something like here-ish? This could do.
This was the Smash Brothers game I grew up with, and this was the Smash Brothers game I grew up with, and I still have good memories of playing.
Man, that clip goes a lot shorter than I thought it did. Maybe I should just grab a clip of like using items or some shit. Yeah, like that actually. Something like this.
This was the Smash Brothers game I grew up with. This was the Smash Brothers game I grew up with. This was the Smash Brothers game I grew up with.
And then, to avoid all the work I did before, I literally am just going to paste Video Fent FX, defocus, okay, done. Oh wait, and then I have to copy the mask, that's right. I have to rip off the mask with my new sequel, Smash of the Mask. The Mask for Smash in theaters soon. Ooh, there we go. Is it mostly gonna be black because of the blue? Did I do the wrong blur? Is that why it looks so strange? Oh, I have to zoom in the crop too. I'm a dum-dum. I forgot. All right, there is a little more work to this than I thought. Ooh. I'm gonna zoom in the crop too, otherwise the blur doesn't look as good. I'm trying to achieve that effect that like news stations use when they have like 4x3 footage. Where like there's kind of like a blur of the edges of the footage around the footage. So you see what I mean now?
This was the Smash Brothers game I grew up with. This was the Smash Brothers game I grew up with.
It looks really visually intriguing, and it helps fill the frame instead of just having black bars at the end. And it's a very simple effect to do. I could probably improve upon this effect, but honestly the way it looks right now is like aces.
And I still have good memories of playing Captain Falcon matches on Hyrule Temples.
Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna get like much of this done today, because like what? I started here. We've gotten a minute of footage done. 1 minute done. Okay, a little over a minute. God, this has been slow, but also that's just the nature of this. There's so much goddamn footage, and it takes a long time to sort through all of it. All right, so Captain Falcon matches. I like if we get down to the Cave of Life. Yes, like down here. Yes, perfect. Okay, that works. Chilling down in the Cave of Life. go. I guess I'm just leaving all this footage on this upper track here. Whatever, that's fine.
And I still have good memories of playing Captain Falcon matches on Hyrule Temple. Spamming bombs at my...
Cool, a little further.
Spamming bomb.
That's good, okay. Okay, now we copy all the effects from before. It's a little slow going, but it works in the end, and it looks really good in the end. There we go. And then defocus. Perfect. Looks exactly how I want it to.
And I still have good memories of playing Captain Falcon matches on Hyrule Temple, spamming
bombs at my friends as Young Link, which I did a lot. Melee was good. Melee was good times, man. I miss it. But like, I could go back and play Melee, but it's just like Smash Ultimate has so much more content in it. Alright, so clip of like spamming bombs. I know I did it a lot in this match, just purposely, because I knew that's what I needed footage of. So I'm using bombs, but I specifically remember like really going at it with spamming them. There we go, right there. Well, that's a little too far back, shit. Like here-ish. So you don't see how much work goes into these videos now. Especially this particular video, just because of the sheer volume of content to get through and footage to get through.
Spamming bombs at my friends as Young Link and overall just enjoy
Okay. You only had the N64 Smash as a kid. I never played Smash 64 as a kid. I've played it since, but I didn't play it as a kid. I grew up with Melee and then Brawl. And then I didn't really grow up with Smash 4. I was already teenager / adult when Smash 4 was out and about. Still though, Smash has always been a part of my life. It's part of my life I cherish deeply. I take very seriously. Ah, my neck. Here we go. What? Oh, whoops, that's the wrong clip. That looks so dumb. Hang on.
spamming bombs at my friends as Young
Oh
Link
god,
and
that looks
overall,
so
just
bad. But it's literally the blur that makes all the difference there. Defocus. Boom. Done. And now suddenly looks really good.
Spamming bombs at my friends as Young Link and overall just enjoying the game as it was intended, a non-serious fighting game just for fun. However, thanks to advanced
Alright, let's see.
just enjoying the game as it was in.
Alright, this is the last clip of Melee footage I need, thankfully. Because after this, I swapped to footage of HBox at EVO. Thank you, HBox. How's like this? Maybe from like here.
just enjoying the game as it was intended, a non-serious fighting game just for fun.
I want someone to die in this in this footage, in this clip. Ooh, this could be good.
Just enjoying the game as it was intended, a non-serious fighting game just for fun. However, thanks to advanced mechanics like the ones I mentioned and the ubiquity of Nintendo characters.
Alright, and then that's where I'll cut it. Because I want that clip to go a little long. Because damn it, I spent a long time getting all this footage and I'd like to actually use it. I think I still have this. No, I know this. No, I don't. Okay. No, position. Copy the position. And now the mask. Copy that. There we go. And defocus this. Brilliant. So now here's how all the melee footage looks.
Quick sidebar, let's talk about Smash Bros. Melee for the GameCube for a second. This was the Smash Brothers game I grew up with, and I still have good memories of playing Captain Falcon matches on Hyrule Temple, spamming bombs at my friends as Young Link, and overall, just enjoying the game as it was intended, a non-serious fighting game just for fun. However, thanks to advanced mechanics like the ones I mentioned and the ubiquity of Nintendo characters, Melee took off as a competitive fighting game. Melee took off as a
that looks really good. I'm really happy with how all that looks. It looks professional almost, but like it's with such simple effects. But anyways, now I'm gonna swap to HBox Wins Evo. Get rid of that audio track. Don't need that shit. I don't specifically want the clip of him winning Evo. I just want them fighting, because I'm gonna use the clip of him winning later. God, this match got so close. God, I watched this live when it happened. It was insane. Absolutely insane. I'll be sure to put the credits for the for where I got this clip from up.
Melee took off as a competitive fighting game. Many stages and items would be disabled, the character selection narrowed down to the best of the best, and it overall became a serious, strict game while still standing out as completely different from others like Marvel or Tekken. In my opinion, this isn't a bad thing, and it's how I like to play the game nowadays, but that's the beauty of Smash Bros. It allows both styles of play to flourish.
Okay, let me... There we go.
Melee took off as a competitive fighting game. Many stages and items would be disabled, the character selection narrowed down to the best of the best, and it overall became a serious, strict game while still standing out as completely different from others like Marvel or Tekken. In my opinion, this isn't a bad thing, and it's how I like to play the game nowadays, but that's the beauty of Smash Bros. It allows both styles of play to flourish. Going back...
Are you good enough to fight in a competitive Smash tournament? Probably not an attorney, but like, there's no harm in trying either. So maybe someday. Maybe someday. Alright, so let me credit the source. I mean, it's also all over the screen, but at the same time, I'm not pulling no punches. I'm gonna credit. So let's see, placement in the bottom left with like 5% safe zone, and then I'll kind of manually place it from there. Where was the source again? I specifically... Also, the font size was, I think, 12. I think that's right. Maybe it was 14. I think that's how I did my credits before, in the last video. Also, let me set the preview to half. Makes it a little easier to read. That's too small, I think. You know, I'm gonna quickly go check. I don't want to show Chrome on the stream. I'm gonna quickly go check how I did my credits in the in my last video, just to make sure that I'm not being inconsistent. Oh, it's at 9,000 views now. Hell yeah! Appreciate the hell out of that. Okay, no, it was definitely bigger. Let me swap back. It was definitely bigger. So it might have been 14? That looks right. Okay, and then we try to size it about the same way. Whoops, no, like edit placement. There you go. Position about the same way. In about the same place. Was it 14 or 16? That looks like 16 maybe. Okay, I guess that's 16. Or maybe it's 14. I don't know. It doesn't matter that much. I'm just gonna go with 14. Yeah, no, okay, that looks right. Yeah, okay, that does look right. And then just position a little more there-ish. Cool, cool. That should be fine. Yeah, 9,000 is a lot for non-payday videos. I'm super happy about that. Mechanics like the ones I mentioned and the ubiquity of Nintendo characters, Melee took off as a competitive fighting game. Many stages and items would be disabled, the character selection narrowed down to the best of the best, and it overall became a serious Actually, with where this text is, hang on, I should actually change the position a little bit because it kind of blends in to everything else. Even though I don't want to keep it, I don't want to make it inconsistent, I should still... Oh, God, it's obnoxious though, because I'm doing this on one monitor. Here, I'm actually just gonna... Just for this, I'm just going to swap this over to the other monitor. Usually I edit across two monitors, but the only other monitor is OBS right now. I'll just put it like there. There we go. Melee took off as a competitive fighting game. Many stages and items would be disabled, the character selection narrowed down to the best of the best, and it overall became a serious strict game while still standing out as completely different from others like Marvel or Tekken. In my opinion, this isn't a bad thing, and it's how I like to play the game nowadays, but that... I gotta go check one more time if I fucked up actually. I want to make sure I got the YouTube channel right. I want to make sure it wasn't some sort of re-upload channel or what have you. No, this looks legit. No, okay, this looks legit. Okay. Cool, cool. Sorry about all that. I know this is probably really boring. Going back to Smash Ultimate, there's plenty of content for casual players, and I don't say that as an insult. There's over 100 stages to choose from, ranging from boring but simple to creatively entertaining to, oh god! We'll go until the top of the hour and then I'm gonna call it, but hey, we got another minute done just from that Melee footage, holy shit. Didn't realize how much of the video would be me just talking about Melee. It's all good though, it's all good. Oh god. So let's see. I want the stage selection. There we go. let's get back to basics. Let's get down to basics. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum, ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. I don't even cook, but I love this show. Alright, this is gonna be way fucking easier to edit too. Let me move this back. It's gonna be way easier to edit out. You know, I want to go the other way this time because I don't have to worry about a third layer. Whoop! No, I don't want the clip to spin in. Windows Movie Maker style, Christ. To feel alive, the dreams where our souls combine. We know how it feels to feel alive.
Going back to Smash going back to Smash
Okay, so I wanted to go the exact opposite way I went before. So yeah, the new clip fades in from the right side, and then in this one, new clip fades in from the left side. Exactly, that's how I want it. In theory, it would make more sense for it to be reversed, but whatever, it looks fun. Excuse me.
Flourish. Going back to Smash Ultimate, there's plenty of content for casual players, and I don't say that as an insult. There's over 100 stages to choose from, ranging from boring but simple to...
Actually, this footage, hang on. Let me get a little further into the selection here. Dreams where our souls combine, 'cause we know how it feels to feel alive. Yeah, cool. It's still good. Thank you.
Going back to Smash Ultimate, there's plenty of content for casual players, and I don't say that as an insult. There's over 100 stages to choose from.
Actually, here, I use that what? I used that like exact part of the video earlier. Let me
Going back to Smash Ultimate.
Is it still timed correctly? No. All right, let me fix that then. Forever, forever, forever. Like that. Nice.
Going back to Smash Ultimate, there's plenty of content for casual players, and I don't say that as an insult. There's over 100 stages to choose from, ranging from boring but simple to creatively entertaining to, oh god!
Alright, so boring but simple. I'm gonna use Final Destination. Creatively entertaining, I'm gonna use WarioWare. Oh god, I specifically got footage of Polytena's Temple for that exact reason. There we go. This'll be good.
Boring but simple to creatively entertaining.
Alright, so any footage on FD. Oko, when I was playing with him, we got some FD footage. That's perfect. Specifically FD, not an Omega stage. I want FD specifically. So yeah, like literally just like any good footage from this fight will do. Why is it lagging so bad now? Why is it lagging so bad now? Jesus. Not a notepad, is it? Yeah, there we go. Bloody hell. So like there. That's good. At least Polytena's Temple has a goddess conversation thing, the one redeeming feature. True! But I think you could do that on Omega too, right? I could have also used 75 meter, but I don't think it's immediately as clear why 75 meter is bad to non-Smash players as it is to why Polytena's Temple is bad to non-Smash players.
Boring but simple to creatively. Boring but simple to creatively enter.
No, I should be after the two.
To creatively.
Where do I say creative?
Creatively.
Oh, okay, right there.
To creatively entertain. To creatively.
Is Great Cave Offensive still in? It makes a really good Omega, and I'm pretty sure it is still there, yes. I'm like 99% sure it is. It made a really good Omega, though. It's very pretty Omega, but I'm like 99% sure it's still there, yeah. I mean, we can check. It should be near the bottom. I believe that's it right there. Hang on, let me turn the... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Great Cave Offensive right there. I think so anyways. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still in. I think the only stages they didn't include were ones that functioned identically to other stages, as in, like, they didn't include Mute City because we already have Port Town Aero Drive. They didn't include Rainbow Road because, again, the same thing. And then they also didn't include Poke Floats, which is disappointing but understandable. They didn't include Ice Climbers original stage, the one they had in Melee. They didn't include, I think it was Rumble Falls, the one where that was basically just Ice Climbers Melee stage, but it was for Donkey Kong. Those shitty vertical stages, they got rid of those too, because nobody liked those. Alright, so footage of WarioWare with transformations, that is. Which I think we got on the first stream when we played online on the first stream. So I think this is with transformations. Yeah. Something like this then. I don't know how many people are watching this right now, but I appreciate those of you who are by to watch this boring as shit editing.
Creatively entertaining too. Oh,
that's about what I expected, Carl. Yeah.
Creatively entertaining too. Creatively entertaining too. Oh. Oh, God.
Alright, and then I specifically got footage of Polytena's Temple for this exact reason. Camera as zoomed out as it can possibly be. Like there-ish. Because, God, this stupid stage. Whose idea was this? Polytena's Bounce House of Horrors.
Oh, God. Many of these stages are simply too much for me to handle, and I'd personally rather play the simple, small stages with no deadly hazards on them. Thankfully, a hazard toggle makes stages...
It puts perspective into meager edits that you occasionally do. It takes a lot of work to get something to look nice. Like, you saw how much work it took just to get this clip to look to have those those colorful sidebars there that kind of make the footage look a little more immersive rather than just like I recorded some footage of me playing Melee.
However, thanks to advanced mechanics like the ones I mentioned and the ubiquity of Nintendo characters, Melee took off as a competitive fighting game. Many stages and items would be disabled, the character selection narrowed down to the best of the best. Many of these stages are simply too much for me to handle, and I'd personally rather play the simple, small stages with no deadly hazards on them. Thankfully, a hazard toggle makes stages that would otherwise be obnoxious more refined and simplistic, which is a boon for competitive players.
What's a good stage to show that off with that isn't WarioWare? That we played. I think Wily? Wily would be a good stage to show that off on. Did I ever play Wily? FD? No. I'm talking about hazard toggle specifically. Having hazard toggle on stages that would otherwise suck, becoming good because I'm playing with hazard toggle on. Did I ever do FD? Or not FD. What is it called? Wily. Did we ever play Wily? So that also works as a stage to show it off on. Maybe Umbra. Because it's not hazard toggle, and people will be mad at me for misleading the general public. I specifically want... Oh, Pokemon. Pokemon's a good stage to show that off on. But we don't have hazard toggle on there. We did when I was playing with Oko, though. So, boop. The Mega Man stage, yeah, Wily, but actually no, Prism Tower is even better. What am I saying? Prism Tower is like literally not Prism Tower. Kalos Pokemon League is like literally the best stage to showcase this on, because this went from not being a stage to being a stage really fucking quick. Like people are still debating if WarioWare should be a stage, but like this is now a stage, like immediately.
Many of these stages are simply too much for me to handle, and I'd personally rather play the simple, small stages with no deadly hazards on them. Thankfully, a hazard toggle makes stages that would otherwise be obnoxious more refined and simplistic, which is a boon for competitive players.
Can I get like something that happens in this goddamn match? I don't think I KO'd Inkling once this match.
Tools provided by your character. Speaking...
It's okay, we'll work backwards from there then.
Many of these stages are simply too much for me to handle, and I'd personally rather play the simple, small stages with no deadly hazards on them. Thankfully, a hazard toggle makes stages that would otherwise be obnoxious more refined and simplistic, which is a boon for competitive players.
I kind of almost timed it right already.
Many of these stages are simply too much for me to handle, and I'd personally rather play the simple, small stages with no deadly hazards on them. Thankfully, a hazard toggle makes stages that would otherwise be obnoxious more refined and simplistic, which is a boon for competitive players. There's a boatload of items that will randomly spawn throughout the match that can make you invincible, heal you, attack or blow up your enemies, so on and so forth. The highlights include assist...
Now we're getting to the slightly trickier stuff to edit. Because I need footage of items. Which I guess is footage of classic mode, let's be real. Footage of items means footage of classic mode. Because I'm not playing with no items intentionally, at least. Fuck the fucking bees. Oh my god, the fucking bees. I can't believe this stage. This stage is so stupid. So I need like footage of using items. Okay, not there. Problem is I'm playing as Cloud, so there's ever a chance that I just did never use items and just fucking forward smashed. Yeah, see, it doesn't look like I'm using items here at all. This is my Ken playthrough. I just pushed the warp star off. I need footage of items, which is tricky. I mean, that kind of works, but it's like an item. Actually, that's a pretty good combination because it's triggered by the bus, which is pretty good. You know what? I'll try to use that because I really like that clip.
There's a boatload of items that will randomly spawn throughout the match that can make you invincible, heal you, attack or blow up your enemies, so on and so forth. The highlights.
Alright, now I need assist trophy footage. Let's see.
There's a boatload of items that will randomly spawn throughout the match that can make you invincible, heal you, attack or blow up your enemies, so on and so forth. The highlights include.
Okay. So assist trophies. I should have some footage of using assist trophies, I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure I should have some footage of that. Probably from the first stream we were playing Classic. Actually, let me save that clip real quick. Because I'd really like to... I want to show off the Smash Ball. Okay, so keep that one in kind of in stock there. I'd rather not just play as Victor again. So okay, I'll use my other classic mode footage. Then I'm sure I use an assist trophy at some point. I tend to pick up assist trophies whenever I see them because they just kind of do work for you and can't really hurt you. Thank you, Luigi. The Donkey Kong stage auto scrolled up all the time. Yeah, that stage is gone now in Smash Alt. They did not bother bringing that back for every reason under the sun. Okay, let's see if I can't find using an assist trophy at some point. Good. Oh yeah, this by the way, hang on. When I won this match. I just died right at the end. I didn't do shit. Okay, I need assist trophies though. Okay, here's some items. Oh, assist trophy, grab it, grab it. Me, grab it. Yes. Perfect, 0. Perfect. Alright, assist trophy spawns now-ish? Like now-ish? Like now-ish? Here we are.
The highlights include assist trophies, which summon characters who didn't quite make the main roster to fight alongside you. Pokeballs, which do the...
Nice.
Highlights include assist trophies, which summon characters who didn't quite make the main roster to fight alongside you. Pokeballs, which do the same but for Pokemon specifically, and...
So now I need... Pokeballs. Got to catch them all. It you, it me. I know it's destiny. When are we getting Destiny in Smash? Literally just the whole game. All of them. Every Destiny. Okay, did I ever use a Pokeball here? I kind of just have to like watch the matches and wait for a Pokeball to spawn. The problem is I was just kind of trying to rush through these and just get generic footage, so I was just like smash attacking. Luma's very dead, so is Mario, God forbid. Nolan, you mean Norm of the North? Is that what you mean? On classic mode, items also limited to the relevant stage. You know what? You're right, huh? So I doubt they'd spawn for Ridley. Do they spawn for? I doubt they'd spawn for Cloud. Ken, Luigi, they could spawn for, because I think there's some Pokemon in Luigi's Nightmares. Maybe not. Maybe in one of the spirits game like playthroughs, perhaps. Oh yeah, there's gonna be Pokeballs if Eevee is there, or at least there's Eevee that spawned. Maybe not then. Maybe not then. There's Jigglypuff, but it's not supposed to be a Pokemon match. This is tricky. I thought it'd be easier to find. You know what? I think in some of these like lobbies that I started in, there were Pokeballs. I think I usually grabbed them whenever I could, just because it was fun. I wouldn't mind just using that. It's like when I'm just waiting for a match to start, like here, sometimes Pokeballs spawn. Oh, actually, hang on. In bad online matches, I'm pretty sure I got a match that had Pokeballs on. Of characters' faces when they're under the effects of spicy curry. Yes, I have. I have in fact seen that, and it's hilarious. So I think some Pokeballs spawned during this match. Might have been earlier. I was playing as Simon specifically because I wanted something a little different, but I basically just wanted to play as Richter anyways. I just wanted to be a little visually different. Come on, Pokeballs, work with me here. Let me pause this while this is going. This song's too good to have something, have other audio over. There's an assist trophy. I need Pokeballs though. Surely a Pokeball spawns at least once. I literally just need footage of anyone picking up a Pokeball and throwing it. That's all I need. This is why it takes so long to get this footage, because I need very specific things in the footage. Maybe there wasn't a Pokeball and that's what I was thinking of. Luigi's recovery sucks now, dude. You can't use Cyclone to recover anymore. It's Garbo. Come on, Pokeballs. Could have sworn one spawned this match. Pretend the assist trophy's Pokemon. People would call me the fuck out for that. Good fall. More bus. The bus never stops. I'm so stupid. I guess not then. That's unfortunate. Is that a new thing or have you just been ignorant, non-binary? It's relatively new. It's been like a couple of months now. But like, don't worry about it. It's okay. I need footage of Pokemon. I need footage of Pokemon though. I need footage of Pokemon though. How do I not have footage of using a Pokeball? Like, God. Maybe when I was playing... Does Young Link fight? No, you fight mostly Zelda characters. How do I not have footage of using a Pokeball? Christ. That's kind of absurd. But you see what I mean about the audio. It's kind of layering over itself. Maybe during a character unlock fight. Do I have any footage of unlocking Pokemon characters? Because that would be where I'd be most likely to find them. Not here. Again, in these pre-match rooms, these are also a pretty good place to get it. I don't have to like stop the stream just so I can go get footage of Pokeballs, but I might have to. Come on, Pokemon. Come on. Pokemon Go to the polls. Like, it's a fucking assist trophy spawned. Mr. Knuckle James Joe showed up. Bombs. But no Pokemons. God damn it. Just have a Pokeball in pain say no footage available. I mean, I could do that. I'll probably just have to go record footage of using a Pokeball. How do I not have footage of this? It's such a basic thing that happens. Okay, let me see if I get a Pokeball that spawns here. Usually, if a Pokeball spawns here in these pre-area rooms, I usually grab it immediately. That's a bomb. That's not a Pokeball. I mean, it could be mistaken for a Pokeball, I suppose. Please. Oh my God, this is so obnoxious. I didn't think this would be the thing that held up the edit. I didn't think this would be where the edit got stalled. Assist trophy. Dr. Wowie. That's not gonna be here. How do I not have footage of this, man? Pokeball. Spawn. Spawn it. That's a cannon. That ain't Pokemon. What you doing? It's literally like half a second that I need this footage. Christ. Oh, I'm so annoyed right now. It says trophy again with no Pokeball. Wait, this match had items on. Maybe there was a Pokemon at some point in this match. I remember being really annoyed at this match because it had items on and wasn't my queued for. But I did get my final smash, which is cool. No, doesn't look like it. Is it hard to get more footage? But I can't do it while I'm streaming, because I have specific recording settings, and I have to change everything. I can't change it while streaming. I could do it if it was just like a PC game, but because it's a Switch game, I can't. I can't believe of all the things that held me up, of all the things that stopped me from fucking getting the footage I need to get. It was a goddamn Pokeball. What about in the pre-match here? I could use the Eevee Spirit Fight. I could, yeah, but it doesn't. I don't have the Pokeball there. Eevee just kind of shows up. Love the stream, by the way. I'm surprised, but thank you. You're still going? Yeah, I'm trying to find... I'm still deep in the edit. I'm just trying to find good footage right here. Give me some Pokeballs. Snake needs a Pokemon too. Nope, not gonna happen. Wow. Of all the things to get me caught up, it was a goddamn Pokeball. That's lame, man. That's so lame. I guess I can just use this. Honestly, I can just use this. It's fine. Oh, he does spawn it from a Pokeball. Okay, cool. That works then. There we go. Like there. Still not great, but it's literally better than nothing. And I'd rather not have to go re-record a bunch of footage just to get a Pokeball. All the stupid things. There we go. Bloody hell.
Pokeballs, which do the same but for Pokemon specifically.
Fine. That's good. It's literally on screen for like a second.
And most important of all being the
Whatever. It's good. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Exactly. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Eat, sleep, Fortnite, repeat.
And most important of all being the Smash Ball, the floating orb that, when broken, will grant your character their final smash, an insanely deadly and cinematically intricate move that is sure to kill anyone caught by it. There's also an optional meter that...
And this I'll use more spirits footage.
There's also an optional meter that can slowly build this over time as you take and deal damage. Either way, these items are hectic, absurdly imbalanced, and a ton of fun if that's the kind of game you want Smash Bros. To be. And if there are some items...
I honestly think I'm gonna call this edit right now. I think I really need a break. I'm getting lazy with my footage. I'm getting tired. My hands cramping up. So we got, how much time did we get done here? We got done, it's not 1 minute 15. No, it's more than that. What the hell? Two and a half minutes. We got 2.5 minutes done this stream. Fucking great. But hey, it was a complex 2.5 minutes. So let's review what we have so far for the video, why don't we? And then I'm gonna head off.
Here's the gist of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Axe always comes back though. Like the cross. And the holy water. Oh! I gotta find a way to finish that off. Finish that off. Finish you off, why don't ya? Why don't you finish that off with a perfect stock, why don't ya? Cross always comes back, doesn't it? Oh shit, I think I'm dead.
This is a 2D platformer fighting game available exclusively for the Nintendo Switch, where up to 8 players battle each other as characters from all across the historical spectrum of Nintendo franchises, as well as some special guest characters. Unlike most fighting games where you have a health bar that depletes when you're attacked, Smash Bros. Operates on a percentage system. Damage dealt increases the opponent's percentage, and the higher their percent, the further they're knocked back upon being hit by attacks. The only way to win is by launching someone so far that they fall off of the level, or are ringed out by getting launched into the blast zone.
Yeah, see? Oh, wait, what? Where'd my jump go? Oh, did I run off the stage and then... That was weird. Whatever, it doesn't matter. You know why it doesn't matter? Because you're dead.
Movement is fairly basic for a platformer, but rather uncommon in a fighting game. You move left and right, jump and double jump, and can freely run around without being locked by the camera's position. Instead of holding away from your opponent to shield like in other fighting games, Smash Bros. Has a dedicated shield and dodge button. This allows you to become invulnerable to attacks for short periods of time, but forces you to stay still while shielding or move in predictable patterns when rolling or air dodging. On top of this, you can simply use the grab button to pull opponents out of their shields, pummel them, and throw them in any direction to deal damage. Not to mention that if you hold your shield out for too long, or it takes too much damage.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yes!
Listen, axes weren't meant for combat. It was meant for collecting wood and nothing else. And here you are, the mayor of your hometown, committing a crime. Using tools for illegal purposes. How dare you? Also, I'm dead again. Jesus.
Every character has fairly standardized controls and attack archetypes, but wildly different ways of executing them. For instance, pressing A while not moving will jab, which on some characters will be a simple punch combo, and others be a powerful blow. Pressing A while holding the joystick in different directions while on the ground will result in so-called tilts, which are more powerful and directional attacks. Doing so in the air results in different aerial attacks, and most importantly, flicking the joystick and holding A results in a smash attack. Incredibly powerful hits that can be charged for several seconds to build up both their damage and knockback. The B button, on the other hand, does special attacks. These usually involve items, magic, or various other special abilities from the character's franchise, such as Mario's Fireballs, Link's Bow, Sonic's Spin Dash, and Snake's ever-increasing arsenal of high-caliber firearms for eliminating enemy combatants. Cute stuff like that. The most interesting of these moves is the up special, usually referred to as an up B. This is typically a recovery move, allowing characters to launch themselves even higher in the air than their limited supply of jumps can provide.
Oh, nice.
All of that, and I just throw an axe.
Alright, you're dead. Wow! Get out of here, asshole! God, that recovery.
Can I be stopped?
No!
And thus the basic game comes together. Using all these different attacks, special moves, shields, dodging, and recovery, you're to knock your opponents off the stage more times than they knock you off, typically with a time limit or limited supply of lives referred to as stocks. Simple as that. Rather than a fighting game's usual method of comboing attacks together in ways that make it impossible for your opponent to escape, Smash focuses far more on using prediction, positioning, and platform protection to string together enough hits to defeat your enemies. If you can read how your opponent will move, attack, or defend themselves, you can kill them without barely dealing any damage. Of course, if you play in predictable, repetitive ways, or simply can't find an opening to strike your enemy, they can run you in circles all day long, living to absurdly high percentages.
Oh yeah, forward tilt at 128 from Ike. Ain't enough.
Watch out for the gyroid mine.
For the record, right here, it does another like fade like that. It's just when I'm watching the playback while streaming, it lags a little. See, it's trying to do that. Yeah, but a watering can, you know, a watering can against Ike
Splish.
is enough to instantly kill. Ike's forward tilt can't kill a small dog at 128%, but a watering can can kill the beefiest man in America in fucking 5 seconds, no problem.
Splish.
Everything in this
I
game.
just had a thought, by the way. I'm gonna do it real quick.
Splish. Splish.
Whoops, that's a little too small. I think non-existent might be a little too small for what I'm going for here.
Splish.
Everything in this game both feels and looks fantastic. Hits are made more.
Splish. 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 Splish.
Everything in this game both feels and looks fantastic. Hits are made more satisfying.
Also, wait, hang on, I gotta fix the audio there. Oops. Boop. Boop. Splish.
Splish.
Everything in this game both feels and looks fantastic. Hits are made more satisfying with impactful sounds, fancy particle effects, and a slow motion zoom in on lethal blows in 1v1s. High quality stylized renders of characters present themselves before the fight, and battles end with cute victory animations based on the character's franchise. It's not just game feel that's been improved upon from previous titles, gameplay changes and additions add to a more complete feeling experience. Stages are now chosen before characters, a welcome change to strategy and in stark contrast to previous titles. A mini-map appears in the corner when characters are near the blast zone, showing exactly how close to death you are. And I could go on for hours and hours about different mechanics or concepts, like directional air dodge letting you get a little extra height or distance towards getting back to the stage, teching, which is pressing the dodge button just as you hit a surface.
I do think I need to visually emphasize that more.
Or concepts, like direct.
So like, we'll just zoom in on Snake a little bit. Just a little bit down here.
Air dodge letting you get a little extra height or distance.
And then I'll just have the camera follow Snake as best as it can. Okay, so it's been fine up to now. And then here, no. Here I want to start following Snake. What the hell? No. Also, this should be over here. Christ. Like that-ish. So let's see how that looks. Just have the camera track him a bit.
And I could go on for hours and hours about different mechanics or concepts, like directional air dodge letting you get a little extra height or distance towards getting back to the stage, teching, which is pressing the dodge button, and I could go on for hours and hours about different mechanics or concepts, like directional air dodge letting you get a little extra height or distance towards getting back to the stage, teching, which is pressing the dodge
It's like
button.
exactly what I wanted it to look like. That's good. So it just shows off his recovery a
Like
little
directional air dodge letting you get a little extra height or distance towards getting back to the stage, teching, which is pressing the dodge button just as you hit a surface with heavy knockback to outright cancel all of it, spiking, parries, DI, hoo-ha's, the works. Smash has such absurd complexity to what on the surface appears to be a party game for children, and that seems to have been on accident. Quick sidebar, let's talk about Smash Bros. Melee for the GameCube for a second. This was the Smash Brothers game I grew up with, and I still have good memories of playing Captain Falcon matches on Hyrule Temple, spamming bombs at my friends as Young Link, and overall, just enjoying the game as it was intended. A non-serious fighting game just for fun. However, thanks to advanced mechanics like the ones I mentioned and the ubiquity of Nintendo characters, Melee took off as a competitive fighting game. Many stages and items would be disabled, the character selection narrowed down to the best of the best, and it overall became a serious, strict game while still standing out as completely different from others like Marvel or Tekken. In my opinion, this isn't a bad thing, and it's how I like to play the game nowadays, but that's the beauty of Smash Bros. It allows both styles of play to flourish. Going back to Smash Ultimate, there's plenty of content for casual players, and I don't say that as an insult. There's over 100 stages to choose from, ranging from boring but simple to creatively entertaining to, oh god! Many of these stages are simply too much for me to handle, and
I think I want to have a slow zoom in. Maybe a slow zoom out. Wow, Jesus. Maybe a slow zoom out, actually. My voice is dying. I really gotta stop the stream soon.
Oh god! Oh god! Many of you, oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
You can't even really notice it. So maybe I should do a zoom in instead.
Oh god! Oh god!
What? Oh, because, yeah, that's right. There we go.
Oh god! Many of these stages are simply too much for me to handle, and I'd personally rather play the simple, small stages with no deadly hazards on them. Thankfully, a hazard toggle makes stages that would otherwise be obnoxious more refined and simplistic, which is a boon for competitive players. There's a boatload of items that will randomly spawn throughout the match that can make you invincible, heal you, attack or blow up your enemies, so on and so forth. The highlights include assist trophies, which summon characters who didn't quite make the main roster to fight alongside you, Pokeballs, which do the same but for Pokemon specifically, and most important of all being the Smash Ball, a floating orb that, when broken, will grant your character their final smash, an insanely deadly and cinematically intricate move that is sure to kill anyone caught by it. There's also an optional meter that can slowly build this over time as you take and deal damage. Either way, these
I'm gonna actually do that last clip right there for the Smash meter, because I think that'll be a good place to end it off. But I'm happy with how this is so far. We got about half the video done, but also a lot of this stuff over here when I'm talking about online is going to be way easier to edit because I have far less footage of online with randos, and it's all in very specific clips, and I know exactly what clips I need because, like, I talk about the matches being laggy for a while, and I have that one super laggy match that I'll show off. So this part's gonna be way easier to edit because, like, shit like this was super intricate. But, okay, so I need footage of Spirits Mode. I don't even need it, like, unlocking the Smash meter, just, like, using it. Actually, I think I got it, like, multiple times during this fucking fight. Like this, yeah. Boop. Oh god.
There's also an optional meter that can slowly build this over time as you take and deal damage.
Okay. So that's gonna be it for me, everyone. Sorry about how little we got done. But hey, whatever. We got some work done. And I hope it was at least interesting for some of you. I've just been so out of it recently, man. I need to take a break from this. I need to go get some food. I need to just step away from the project for a hot moment, come back at it. This video will be done and out tomorrow morning. I hope that you all like it, and we're gonna be streaming Smash tomorrow after the video drops. So I'll be playing some more matches and just chilling with all of you tomorrow. So I hope to see you there. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good day and take it easy.